What are my other... Let's take a look at everybody. Who's good at what? So, her perception is bad. Her perception is also bad. So actually, currently he's our best with perception, especially because of keen senses. And we have Knowledge Arcana, kind of Knowledge the World, and Persuasion. I might alternate between Knowledge the World and Knowledge Arcana. They won't be as good, but that way I can be both of them. I don't know about use magic device. It might not actually be that good. She's lore, nature, and athletics at the very least. Let's level her up first. She's probably the easiest, so I can't put anything into that. Her strength is lower than I thought it would be, but I guess she's a human. 16's a pretty good stopping point for that. So we get 4 points. Athletics, mobility, nature, and I guess perception. Her stats aren't great with it, but it's a class skill. And she'll overtake him pretty quick. Maybe? Kind of, sort of. Choose abilities, rage power. Okay, starting at second level... Come on, mouse. It slides up whenever I stop anywhere. She learns to use her new rage in new ways. Second level, Barbarian gains a rage power. She gains another rage power for every 2 levels of Barbarian attained after the second level. Benefits of rage powers only when raging. Okay, so what do we want? Lethal stance. Extra melee attack rolls and thrown attack rolls. Reckless stance. Extra attack rolls minus to AC. Beast Totem Lesser. I have no idea if Beast Totem Lesser actually replaces her sword. Because would she just switch over to 2 claws? Because that wouldn't be that great. I feel like Lethal Stance is probably the easiest to work with. Because we need accuracy more than anything else. I don't really get the point of Reckless Stance over Lethal Stance. But yeah, let's go Lethal Stance. Extra accuracy early is helpful. Okay, and that also drastically increases her HP. Yeah, Guarded would have been a decent idea as well. Okay, Bard. Okay, so she gets 5 points. So far, she's got a point in Arcana World. She pretty much gets everything. Well, we need Trickery. Because she's the only one with Trickery right now. We've got a character with mobility. Oh, right, the chain shirt makes it worse. I forget about check penalties. So in that case, she can have Knowledge the World. And I'll put one into Perception anyway. Honestly, having multiple characters with Perception seems like a good idea. I don't know if we need much for Stealth, though. I'll put a point into it just because nobody else in the party has it. Yeah, she doesn't need Persuasion. Unfortunately, she already has a stat in it. And we already have a character with Knowledge Nature. So I don't think we need multiple of that. Because the Barbarian has Nature. We don't have Trickery. We don't have Stealth, but we might need that for storybook sections. So I'm willing to put points into it anyway. But stuff like Lore and Knowledge, it probably aren't as important, maybe? I don't know. Use Magic Device might be useful on her as well. But yeah, I can't get rid of that Persuasion. I wish I could. And doubling up on Perception is a good idea. And Bard is Arcana-based magic. Yeah, but my main character uses... he does not have a whole lot of skill points, and I'm just going to be doing Arcana, maybe use Magic Device. I'm still not entirely sure if it's that actually helpful there. But yeah, let's just go with this. It's probably a bad set, but whatever. Okay. So weapon focus might not be a bad idea. Canny Observer, extra perception check. Extra combat feat, fast stealth. Iron Guts. Skill focus or intimidating prowess. So, do we want to crank up her perception check like crazy? An extra 4 points is not a bad idea. Yeah, lore and knowledge are useful for camping. Yeah, but I already have one character in each one of those? I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along. Maybe there's even a way to respec at some point. So do we want 2 hit? We don't even know what weapon she should be using. We could go light crossbow, I guess. It's really the question is, do we want to hit enemies slightly more often? Maybe. No, we should do weapon focus until we actually know what weapon she's going to be using. Okay, so she's got ear-piercing scream and that. Tasha's hideous laughter is not a bad idea. Yeah, let's get Tasha's hideous laughter. Well, I guess it's just hideous laughter. That'll knock somebody out of combat for 2 rounds, which is helpful. Okay, you. You killable sucker. So, HP's not that great. But yeah, so this guy only gets 2 skill points, and I'm going to put it into Lore Religion. And like, we could put it into... No, not Nature. World, Arcana. They're kind of helpful. I could give him Perception anyway. My thing is, Perception is the one skill I want multiple characters with points in. Because in case the my detector characters don't get the they fail their check, it's a good idea to have CYA as much as possible. Okay, so we're going to continue Sorcerer. What do I need for Dragon Disciple? Oh shit, we might actually be able to just dive right into that one. Dragon Disciple, Knowledge Arcana 5. Which I think I started with? Or, like... I don't know if that's 5 ranks, or just... It's probably 5 ranks, so we probably don't get that for a while. I was like, wait a second, do I just, like, get this... Oh, but if it's a class skill, we might actually be able to get that immediately. So yeah, we might be able to go Dragon Disciple, like, next round. It's 5 ranks, not a +5. But does that count the class skill bonus? Because I've never been clear on that in Pathfinder, because they changed how it works. Because, yeah, if I want to go Dragon Disciple right off the bat, I really wish I could see the full, like, class thing. Well, I guess we can find that out the next round, because it'll be a while before we even get to Mystic Theurge to begin with. Okay, but yeah. Knowledge Arcana. Because, yeah, it probably is only ranks, too. Yeah, so level 5 minimum. Yeah, because I think it used to be different in 5th edition. I'm going to put 1 into Perception. I might even put more into Perception. I don't know if Use Magic Device is really that helpful on a Sorcerer. It's, like, mildly helpful. But I only generally found it to be particularly amazing on rogues, maybe? Okay, so I actually have as much HP as the Dwarven Cleric. Toughness, you are the best feat. I'm putting that on the Cleric, maybe. I'm putting that on the whole party. Who am I kidding? I hope they make a Starfinder CRPG at some point. That'd be kind of cool. That's why 5 ranks in Arcana. Need 5 levels to get to the max. 3.5 is the same with almost all prestige classes required to level 5. I wonder if I could actually do Mystic Theurge. Huh. Well, I guess our wisdom sucks. So, Mystic Theurge on this character would be, like, the most pointless thing ever. So why even bother with that? The old well has been renovated and clean. It even has a new roof. Just wandering around looking for stuff. There's some, like, weird holes like this that I don't think you're supposed to really look at. But that's okay. This is probably going to be one of the more linear CRPGs I ever play, but that's fine. Wanderer's still playing. I like CRPGs! Take that, you scoundrels! Oleg shakes his fist, but now... He scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away. Plague on her. She certainly complained to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll actually punish... This time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? He sighs heavily. Only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. Let's see. You notice a fair-haired woman approach. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over, I saw it. I just need to be sure you're all right. The woman looks at her husband tenderly, with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry for your arrival to our trading post. Oh, I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. This abandoned border fort at the southern edge of Roslyn found new life recently. I'm getting very tired. Oleg and Svetlana Levitin. Let's just go with Levitin. A couple from Rostov rebuilt it into a trading post. This place is now one of the few hospitable shelters for travelers in the surrounding wilderness. And the tiredness, my basic dyslexia, and the small font are not working favors for my ability to read things. From what I've seen, this game is anything but linear. When I say linear, I mean like in Baldur's Gate, you'd walk into a zone and there was 10 different secret things that you could talk to and do and interact with and whatnot. There was rarely ever just a zone for one thing. And so I've been trained from playing Baldur's Gate to always look for like secret side things, caches, items, things to interact with. The freaking kid that insults you forever if you talk to him endlessly, I believe he explodes and you get EXP. And this is like just a random side character that like you're just built to hate. And he was a thing that you could interact and do stuff with, and it was wild. It feels like modern CRPGs don't quite have that level of breadth, but they don't need it. Hence why I said a little bit more linear. It's not linear, it's anything but it's a little bit more. Anyway. Let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again. Who are they? When will they arrive? Oleg waves his hand sullenly. Who are they? They're the Stag Lord's gang, that's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut. And you just stirred them up. I have a camp not far from here. Expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly. His henchmen are more like demons than men. Let's see. I'll help you. I'm not really interested in your post, but I never back down from a good fight. Oh, thanks, I guess. I might even be able to scrape up some kind of reward together for you if we manage to defend the post. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dove. Now, we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There might be some tools that can be used for battle. There's some pretty solid traps, and some tar, and a box of alchemist fire, looks like. Alchemist fire? We could put it by the gate. Light it off with a burning arrow when those bandits are nearby. But that could set the post on fire, Oleg shouts, surprised. Well, maybe if we cover the walls with something to protect them. All right, yes. I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. Used to be a pretty good shot with the bow back in my day. I'm gonna look around. Think out the best way to use the tar and traps. All right, as soon as you're finished, let us know. And don't leave the post. The bandits could return at any time. That's the other thing. I want to see if I could sell stuff to Oleg. Let's see. I'd like to see your goods. Don't know what trading will serve if these bloodsuckers come back and take everything, but alright, have a look. Mainly I want to get rid of all this crap I'm loaded up with. So we want to hold on to the ever-burning torches, but we can get rid of the short bows and stuff. There's a masterwork longbow I probably want to hold on to. Now, does he have unlimited money? It looks like he has unlimited money, which certainly makes my life easier. Oh, we have a composite longbow. That's the good one. A couple of long swords and some short swords. Those look broken, less short. Get rid of the chainmail. Let's get rid of the tower shield. Honestly, you guys are right. I shouldn't have it. Braces of armor +1. Oh, I didn't realize I was chucking around with that. Gold ring. Silver ring. I don't know if you can enchant these, but I bet I could get them later. Okay. And honestly, I'm going to get rid of Tartuccio's present, just in case it continues to bite me in the butt further. Actually, maybe not. I'll hold on to that. I'll see if I can put it on, like, the dwarf or something. Other. Rusty horseshoe. So it looks like these are all merchants things. Okay, we want to hold on to some of this. But not all of it. Cooking ingredients we want to hold on to. Wolf pelts. Hey, wolf pelts sell for a bunch. That's good. Composite bows use strength and not dex, so be careful with that. Yeah, I could give it to the barbarian. I don't know if I would. Okay, so these are usable. We got some healing potions, which I should probably use. Okay, so what does he have? Light mace +1, but that's way outside of my price point. Honestly, well, I actually have some amount of money. Oof. Yeah, I know with composite longbows, generally what they used to do in Dungeons and Dragons, the problem is I can't really talk about Pathfinder because I haven't played a whole lot of Pathfinder. But in Dungeons and Dragons, longbows would just do 1d8 damage and use your dex mod to hit. But if you got a composite longbow, actually no, composite longbows didn't do it either. What composite longbows did was they just had a longer range and maybe a higher damage cap. Mighty composite longbows use your strength, and you had to look for the mighty +5 or whatever. But I don't know how it works in this, so I can't say anything. So full plate might not be a bad idea, or half plate. Pricey. I could pick it up, but I'm probably going to want a gun for the full plate on the, Actually, the Ring of Protection +1 and the Lesser Reach Meta Magic Rods would probably be pretty helpful. Small bag of holding. Okay. Well, we got some things to save up for, and this will save us some serious carrying capacity. What is so heavy? Oh, the camping supplies and rations are so heavy. I guess I could also sell the Masterwork Longsword and Composite Longbow. Okay. Composite allows you to add your strength bonus to damage with the bow. Cool. I should try being an archer sometime when I play Pathfinder. Yep. Oh. Okay. Clear. That was weird. Okay, so let's look around. Unfortunately, I can't go for too much longer. My hands starting to be a problem. You notice some good steel traps in the box. Use the traps to help catch the bandits. See, chain shirt for the barbarian. Maybe? Seems to be tar. Near the trading post entrance to help slow the bandits. Unfortunately, we don't have anything like flaming hands yet. Which I was kind of hoping I probably should have picked up instead of shield. That's fine. Heavy mace, some other stuff. Potatoes? Potatoes? Sweet potatoes. Step. Doesn't look like there's actually... Oh, we can climb up here. Oh, that's why it had that, like, weird, like, darkened coloring thing. Because you can actually climb up. But yeah, I'm probably just going to save my money here, to be totally honest. Oh, Bakken's back. A frail, disheveled old man wearing a stained and tattered robe gives you a gloomy look. I'm Balkan, local herbalist. What brings you here? Tell me about yourself. What's there to tell? I'm an herbalist and make potions and sell them. Gather herbs, roots, berries. Folk size. I live in the forest and live off the land. Since leaving Restov for these parts, I ended up a merchant here at Oleg and Svetlana's post. He let me in out of kindness. Help me with things. They bring me water or firewood when it's cold. The occasional barrel of honey. They're good people. We could use your help fighting the bandits. Where's this coming from? You want an old man like me to fight. Here, take this potion. Consider that my help in your fight. Talk later. That works. Okay, so we can climb up this. I don't really know if there's going to be much of a point to putting any of my characters on these towers. I don't think so. Okay, so we do have a heavy crossbow, long sword, and some other things. I don't think I can actually use the heavy crossbow, to be totally honest. Okay, so belt. He's got scroll of cure light wounds, inflict wounds. Now, I do have a bunch of healing potions, do I not? Cure light wounds. It's worth a decent amount of money. I want to give 5 to him. Oh. So I guess they can only carry a couple on their belt. Well, so be it. I wonder if it's raining outside. I hear kind of like a dull whoosh. I'm more or less just going to outfit them in healing potions. There's no point in holding on to them. So wouldn't the heavy crossbow be red as you couldn't use it? Apparently not. I can straight up just use the heavy crossbow. Oh, it looks like the damage is just scaled down for my size. Well, that's fine. I got a heavy crossbow now. Works for me. Okay, bracers of armor +1. I'll stick them on him. Can I? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm barely supposed to be taking damage to begin. To begin with, so we might be okay without. Heavy mace, heavy mace, heavy mace. I guess I'll give him the crossbow just in case. And yeah, I could have given her the composite longbow, but I don't think that's that helpful. Okay. I'm gonna just preemptively use some potions. Probably could have done a healing spell, but this is probably okay. So why don't we defend the, we'll defend the outpost as our last thing of the night. And then I'll come back for more of this tomorrow, because I'm really enjoying this game. Seems amazing. I want to play already. Yeah, it's really good. I really like CRPGs, and this one, I mean, it fits really well. I will admit, I will always prefer the Divinity Original Sin games, elemental effects, and like the combo things that you could do on the ground. Because that was so fun. Make sure you're paying attention to base attack bonus. I am. Holy crap, this guy is not accurate. Why is mine so good? Oh, size. I forgot size gives you an attack power bonus. Yeah, the ginormous sword makes her less accurate. I wonder if she has weapon focus on it. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, well, let's quick save. Let's talk to Svetlana. Let's see. What can you tell me about that man who ran away from the post and came back? That must have been Balkan. He sells potion. He lives out in the forest like a hermit, but he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. The Stag Lord's gang wants him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight these bandits, but he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even if he grumbles a lot, especially recently. Wait. Okay, I want to check something. We haven't actually tried going outside yet. Let's just hope those traps don't fire off in my face. Is this made by Obsidian? No, this is actually made by the people that made the Heroes games. Why are you guys slow? Yeah, they just stopped running for a second. It doesn't look like we've got anything to interact with out here. I was hoping I could, like... I thought there was, like, a cart we could interact with or something. But I guess I was imagining things. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything outside. Only thing I hate in Divinity is being turn-based. Oh, I like the turn-based system. It lets you to be a lot more careful with, like, what you do. I always, like, feel battles in most CRPGs with the real-time system, it feels like things get out of control really fast. Oh, I put the tar down to slow people. Oh, it is not obvious that there is tar there. In fact, you can't see it at all. But yeah, for me, I play D&D, which is turn-based. And so it actually feels really weird to have all these D&D-based games be real-time. Not a big deal, but, you know, just not used to it. Okay, wait for the attack. Amiri flexes her shoulders. Finally a fight. I was bored with all that talking. These aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're going to meet our guests. Let's see, didn't know. But this has a very similar UI to Obsidian games. It's because they're all based on, Baldur's Gate, a famous CRPG system. Oh, we got our stuff back, cool. Famous CRPG system, a great CRPG system. And so I want to say every single, CRPG after the fact has kind of felt very, very similar. Oh, does she have... Oh, treat affliction. Not as helpful. Oops. That person's already dead. Hello, bandit. Okay. Crossbow squad. You want to get these guys in the back. You specifically. Let's pelt this man. Perhaps Biden. Well, that man exploded into bits.
You deserved it.
Okay, so what else do we have? Hideous laughter. He laughed and then he died. Horribly. I'm mad at. My dad. This is going so much better now that we've got that second level. Little bit of base attack bonus goes a massive, massive way. And the traps and some other things. All right, let's channel some energy. Let's do it again. Just in case. But that worked out real well. Oh. Is there something here? Oh, an empty tar pot. What's up, Oleg? Oleg is breathing heavily, but he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserved. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. We should call Boken out here before he freezes in those bushes. Now, my lord, head up to those guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in the world, I think life would be so much better. Yep, this is a good game. This is really fun. Oh, man. Why? Have we been walking in the oil, or... I'm not really sure why we're so slow. Okay, and... I have no idea if this is theft. No one seems to care that I'm just looting stuff, so, sweet, mine. I guess let's talk to Svetlana. Oh. Oh, no, that was just telling me she was there. I wasn't sure if, she actually wanted to say something. I don't know when we get to talk to the party members. So I think this actually becomes our base of operations, at least for a little while. So we get pyrite brooch, golden statuette, golden trinkets, stuff to sell mainly. A lot of stuff to sell. A couple of books, too. I'm also hearing a lot of cat noises, but I don't actually see the cats. They might be outside the window. Alright, go to bed! You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window, and you find out the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream, and then...
Hear me. Please hear me.
So the half-transparent...
Please.
There is more dialogue to that than I thought. Anyway, the half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear that she's exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched, and her large blue eyes burn with her pale face. Within her pale face. Okay, her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
What do you want from me?
Aid. Salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon, even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Stag Lord is responsible for the fog.
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
All right, I understand. Farewell!
I don't believe in fate, stranger. But our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. Oh, this game is fantastic. Alright, safe location. There are no threats in this location. It's a sort of headquarters where you can prepare your party for a new expedition. In such locations, companions don't follow you around and will go about their own business. You can speak to them freely and get to know them better. Once you exit this location and return to the global map, you will be able to choose the companions you wish to take with you, leaving the others here. Whenever you meet a new companion, but don't want to include them in your party right away, that companion will travel to this location on their own. Oh, I'm very, very tired and very hungry, which is good. But also, this is a really good game. It's not too expensive for a CRPG too. $40 is pretty reasonable for how long these games are. It's actually Is there anything we want to store in here? Yeah, there is. Oh, wait, no. This is stuff I generally want to sell, actually, more than anything else. Let's store the, no, we don't even have the masterwork anything. I got rid of it. We do have a composite longbow. We got a couple of them, but I'm probably just going to sell them. Cloak of Resistance +1. Oh, I like those. Let's store Tartuccio's present, just in case it ends up being necessary for anything. Because I feel weird selling key evidence like that. And there's the cat that I was looking for.